Today I've learned that irresponsible people are people who always make excuses. That is one. Why didn't you do this thing? Why didn't you achieve this? Why didn't you carry out your promises? There are always excuses along the line, and it is not a good character trait. Also, I got to learn that irresponsible people are not accountable, both to themselves first and to their business partners and associates. So if I want to become a responsible person, I must begin to learn how to be accountable to myself and to other people who God has given into my care. And then, in the course of the whole sharing, and in the course of your class, you also said something in the area of love and relationships. And you said, calm down now. So, you said, poor people, of course, especially in the area of men, don't have a place in love. Like, what are you looking for in love when you don't have something you are doing that can actually take care of the responsibility that comes with that profession that you are making? Now, that's in the area of men, because of course a man is supposed to be the head. But let us narrow it down and look at this critically. What happens to the women who actually keep themselves as a truckload of so many problems, and then waiting for that person who comes to say, I love you? And so once he says, I love you, in fact, from the stage of what is your name, my gas don't finish. Do you understand? Where do you come from? I need airtime. Do you understand? So what about those people who just keep themselves without being productive, without thinking of how they can actually be impactful to the world? And so we need to get to that point where we begin to also educate our female gender. Calm down, 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 calm down. So, let us break the table at once. So, we need to get to that point. Mind you, I am not against a man taking his own place, but I am of the opinion that we need to get to that phase where we begin to educate our women that you too can actually create something for yourself. You too can actually become a person who owns your own car. Do you understand? Before even talking about this same relationship, so that you don't see yourself. That's why you find a lot of women being abused in relationships. Why? Because you are this person who cannot even provide anything for yourself. So everything that comes to you comes from the man. And so he can talk to you anyhow, he can treat you anyhow, and you find yourself being devalued in that same relationship. So we should get to a point where we need to educate the female child to see herself as someone who can create something. Thank you very much.